Tobias, this is a very fresh question because I just found out that my wife has slept with another man. Feeling is fresh. In some channelings I was told she was my soulmate or twin soul and that in this lifetime we would make our way to enlightenment together. Okay. This statement had caused an expectation in me and I cannot put it anywhere now. Seems like we won't be together anymore. I did cry a lot, but there is a sense of awareness accompanying besides this disappointment. It is like I can take it somehow. I can even forgive here. There is this potential. I don't know. I don't know why I really go through this.
It is hard, indeed. It is very difficult. And here, the love and the empathy and the compassion of I, Tobias, and we have been on earth before, and we know it is difficult, but we can see now from our vantage point, it is also a blessing. This one, your dear wife loves you so dearly that she understands it is time to give you your space. For your attachments were so strong and so deep in an old energy way that it would be difficult for you to move any further ahead. At her spirit level, she asks you to understand that it hurt her for the hurt that has caused you. But at her spirit level, she asks you to understand it was time for both of you to move on. It was time for you to release the clinging that you had to her energy, the dependence that you had on it. And she tells you that it is the time, it is the lifetime of the enlightenment the two of you will share together. But things always don't work out the way the human mind expects them to. Things work out different sometimes. Perhaps the enlightenment comes in through a different channel, through a different way. The enlightenment comes in when all things are released, when you have that space to truly understand your own enlightenment within. You are still connected in a very pure and loving way on the spirit level, but the human connection had to be severed, at least for a period of time. You who are in relationships right now and wondering, oh, should I be out of a relationship so I can discover myself? Not necessarily. You can begin any existing relationship anew. We say to all of you who are in relationships right now, particularly ones who have been married for a long time, the best thing you can do right now is all get divorced so that you can get remarried in a new way, so you can let the old go. And we know legally in your current system this is difficult, but you can do it in your hearts. You can say, I let you go. I let you walk out of my life, so you can walk back in a new way, if it's appropriate. You can discover yourself within a relationship with another, but it does require both of you acknowledging it is time to let go of any old energy attributes of that relationship. Love everything that you have shared in these years together that you've had. Love every part of it, but sit with each other, lay with each other, and say it is time now to give ourselves freedom. It is time to give ourselves a whole new relationship where each of us is allowed to flourish individually, and we can flourish together. Dear friends, the relationships right now, existing relationships, are going through very much stress in so many ways because you are still holding on to so many old energy attributes, rules and regulations and even laws and expectations. You're holding on to these, but yet you're trying to be new energy, and it's causing a great deal of conflict in the relationship. It is causing much stress. There may have to be a time when you're alone, or there may have to be a time when you talk openly with your partner about what you're going through and then listen to them. The new energy relationship is free of karma. The two who come into a relationship such as this do not bring in their karmic past. They might have known each other in the past, but they have let go of the karma or worked it out. Many of those who are going into a new energy relationship have expressed to each other in words and through their hearts, that they let go of all old karma, old things that would inhibit or restrict the relationship. They have acknowledged that they can get off the karmic merry-go-round to move forth in a free and clear way. In the new energy relationship, there is love, indeed, but there are not expectations as you think of in human terms. It is not that you are expecting your mate to be a certain way or act a certain way, and especially to feel an unfulfilled part of yourself. When you look at each other in the eyes, you are taking on your own unfulfilled areas, if there are any. You are not putting that energy on your partner or your mate. In the new energy relationship, there is total compassion. There is compassion that is so deep, so very deep, that you would allow your partner anything, and you would still love them. It is not conditional. It is not, I will love you if you have a job and bring home a certain amount of money. It is not, I will love you as long as you are faithful to me. This is a very interesting and very, very distorted energy that enters into the relationship. You say to each other, but you have to be faithful. What does that do? But places a mistrust in the relationship right away. The faithfulness is at the soul level. It is implied. It is subtle. It is always there. You don't have to demand the trust of another, for your compassion always provides it. It is always there. Trust them for what? Trust them for what? If you truly love them, totally and openly in the new energy, you are willing for them to be anything at all. They could run away with another, and your love would still be there. It is a whole different perspective. They could be ill and you would still love them. They could be moody and you would still love them. Now, it doesn't mean that you need to take any abuse. And that is where the fine line of distinction is. So many of you have put out yourself in the grandest love, and you think you have to now take abuse. Oh, no. You are sovereign. You are sovereign in your own right. You can still love somebody and not take the abuse. The issue now is about sharing, about having a team, about enjoying life together, learning from each other, putting no burdens on the other whatsoever. None of these rules and regulations is about freedom now. For as much as you put rules and regulations on your own relationship, you have rules and regulations for yourself. The new energy relationship does not have to be between just man and woman. It can be between man and man, woman and woman, or any combination thereof. It can be groups, yes. Odd to think of, for in your lifetimes for so very long it has been about having one mate that you have given yourself to. But look what that has done. You've given yourself over and over to one mate. You've given your energy to them. You've forgotten how to be sovereign, to live for yourself. You will find sometimes, for instance, that you may not be living together. How can that be? You say, to have a relationship and not to live under the same roof? Delightful. You both have your own roofs in which to continue to cultivate and understand your own identity and your own spirit. And you join together for relaxation and fun and learning and experiencing when you choose. You don't have to be there each and every day. It's by choice. There's this old energy saying in humanity, till death do us part. Why? Who invented that? Why do you need to continue with that? That is awful dreary, and when I, Tobias, come back to earth, I don't want to be bound to someone, much less because our families have put us together, which I have experienced before. You don't have to be bound for life, and certainly not by death. It is about enjoying each moment, and there should be no shame when you decide to go your own way. This is not an endurance race. This is about enjoying every moment. Can you look at each other each day in the eyes and say, I love you. I choose to be with you. I'm going to have joy in this day, and I want someone to share it with, because I love life and I love myself that much. The new energy relationship is about sovereignty and freedom. Have no rules that hold you together.